fucking angel.
Well, first of all, I've got to tell you, I can't tell you how proud I am to stand here with all my EDL family, all my brothers and sisters. I wasn't sure if I'd make it because I was assured by our local Muslim division extremist that I was an infidel and I wasn't going to be allowed to enter what they think is the UK's equivalent of Mecca, and I had no right to enter as a non-believer, and that my life was in danger. In danger? How can that be? When we live in a democracy, millions died achieving this democracy, and our grandparents, our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, sisters, daughters and sons have all paid with their blood, and they still are. I entered this city as a free man, and free men and women we will remain, free from the tyranny of Sharia law, which has been allowed to shackle us whilst we're asleep. Well, my brothers and sisters, the lion has awoken and is roaring. And it is roaring so loud that it can be heard all over the world. And that lion is the English Defence League. I stand here before you today with a clear head. I say the light of democracy is slowly being smothered by this 7th century dogma they call Sharia. And it is fading fast. If not challenged, and we allow the light to go out, then our children and our grandchildren will suffer terribly at the hands of these jihadists. Jihadists that will enforce the burqa, the stoning of women, the chopping off of limbs, and the very low consenting age of sexual intercourse. For example, they have a thing called mafakahat, which translates loosely as fying. This is a practice where male adults, as long as there's no penetration takes place, they can sexually gratify themselves between the thighs of infants. The age can range from 1 year old up. And we're fucking vilified. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. When did standing up against vile, sick practices make anyone a villain?
Muslim bastards!
When the politicians and the media condone this by their deafening silence, then we the people will shout it from the rooftops and don't stop shouting. Be loud, be proud. Our belief system is worth fighting for. Tell all your children verse about Islam, because we need to give them protection from the evils of this ideology, so we can clear the way for them, a safety zone untouched by Sharia, and we call that zone democracy. God bless you one and all. God bless our troops and bring them all back to us safe. And God save our Queen. Ooh, 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 ooh.